Hello, this is Nana Yui's Dream Podcast. After our YouTube channel got suspended and flagged for reused content on July 24th, Nana had an unusual dream on July 26th. As you can see, our channel content is about Freen and Becky. Let's hear what that dream was all about and its interpretation.
Hello, this is Nana Yui.
And this is Ina.
You are listening
To the #1 gay podcast.
#Freen Becky. Okay, a harem. So, I dreamed about Peachen, Freen, and Becky. We were sleeping in the same room. I don't know how I ended up sleeping beside Becky.
Isn't it that because you have a huge crush on Becky? You can tell me I'm not wrong.
Nah, I want to deny that. I don't want to get beaten. You know, that person. Okay, the first thing I couldn't imagine waking up at dawn when my face was just a millimeter away from Becky's face.
What are you talking about? Ha ha ha.
Yeah, and I was nervous as hell, but hey yo, and just sleep without moving from that position. But the heck, bro? I don't know why, but we moo-moo. I just remember the softness. Is this what you call sensory memory?
So basically you were saying, there was this Becky.
I mean, I like to eat marshmallow.
Actually, I forgot to bring my wallet. I don't think I can buy that. Okay, go on, Lars.
I think I binge-watched Gap the series many times already to dream of that unusual one, El Mao. Especially that time my Twitter timeline often has Ken Sam and Mong giving mumos. Well, I felt so friggin' bad. I'm a Freen Becky shipper / witness, bro. Just why the heck am I in that situation in the first place? I stopped Becky. For Christ's sake, that was Becky Rebecca Patricia Armstrong. I'm a strong woman, unlike Ken Sam, to stop that shit. And to think that was a damn dream, huh?
Do you think you can keep on trimming that dream of yours?
What? No. Ha ha ha. The truth is, this is the truth, I'm telling ya. I felt so bad. And I came to think about asking Becky if she loves Freen. She answered, 80-80. Like, my ass mind was biffering and thought it was like 50-50 for 100%. So if it's 80-80, it will be 160%?
Didn't they say that 100% can't measure what they have?
I mean, yeah, but that's not what I meant, ha. Like, where's that damn 160% came from? Although, a 50-50 or half of 100% could mean the worst case scenario. In other words, confused, not sure. So, do you want to hear the bad news first? Or the bad news first? The bad news is, I was at my limit and made an outbreak, what nut, when Becky said it was a bet. Then I felt like dying seeing flashbacks of my video edits, etc. Haha. I'm not done yet. So, here's the catch. The good news is, I was friggin' curious and searched about the number 80-something. And says, it's an angel number. And holy cow, the fans call Becky Angel. You can search her TikTok account at Angels Becky. Moving forward, as soon as 80-80 crossed my mind, this is the first thing I found on Google. Bro, bless ya.
Before this podcast ends, let me ask you for one last time. Why would Becky approach you like that?
I can truly understand that. Probably because of the law of attraction that I desired in general, and it happens that my subconsciousness found that momentum when Freen and Becky were in that dream in reflex from following them on social media every day. And also, Becky fits my attraction the most.
So that's why you stopped Becky in your dream, because you are a shipper of both of them in real life.
Yeah, I'm no different from a witness.
Why would Becky tell you that it was a bet?
There was this synergy, based on the reality and my conclusion that compels the thought of denials where I assumed that it might end up with nothing going on between them in the first place. And that's what my ship ass is afraid to witness. That instance is a form of my fear. That's why the Becky in my dream also slaps that denial on my face. And also, in a reflex, I feel down. Otherwise, the denial is probably just because the entertainment industry is so dangerous, and they just wanted peace, at least to this part. After that dream last July 26, I didn't expect that a storm would come and wreck the fandom in a few days after. Of the controversy happening these days, I became dubious even after all those times I saw in them. But when I think about how Freen once replied to a birthday message she received from Becky on Twitter last August 8th and said, "Everything between us only we know is enough." That's the sentence that keeps me at ease. And that helps me enable to think about the possible cause of why this happens to them. The truth will prevail at the end of the day. Let's keep our guard up to help Freen and Becky through online. We should think logically and shouldn't tolerate cybercrime. However, I can support them no matter what it is. Probably just a sip of one bottle of scotch if there was nothing in the first place. But right now, I doubt that. I've seen enough that I should not doubt them the second time. Anyways, you guys can tell me what you find about what is 8080 from the internet and comment down below. Thank you for listening to my podcast.
So I'm now excluded. Okay, go on.
This is Nana / your cutie half-breed.
And this is Ina, signing off.
Bro, what the heck? We supposed to say it together.
Do you mean my name?
Still standing on the edge. Been standing on the edge for some time.